That's the twist of the first issue.
Okay, fine.
Cut this piece.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Lloyd.
And I'm Tasha with
Midnight Comics.
And welcome back to another episode of
What we're reading. This week we're reading
We are
Scarlet Twilight by Benjamin Morse. And man,
very good,
it's
interesting story.
So good. Like, swear, it feels like a book that you pull straight out of like Golden Age.
I was
right?
thinking that exact thing while I was reading.
Yes, like even the cover, and I don't recall if it was a variant cover or if it's the actual cover, but it feels like Detective Comics. Like
there's a few variant covers.
Man, but it looks so good. And if you want that kind of reminiscent feel of the golden age of comics and just the whole feel, the time period, the whole nine, and the storytelling definitely feels like something, again, out of the bin, straight out of the golden age. The main character, Captain Lancet, he's real. Like his fit reminds me kind of like Ted Cord, Blue Beetle, or even before that, right?
Or the Atom.
That's
the other person who's out.
It's very basic, concise, but it's very memorable, I think, as well.
You initially think Batman at first until you really get into the story, and you're like, okay, not at all.
Yeah. So obviously I say obviously, but you guys might not know. He's a crime fighter. And he, basically he's going around, he's beating up the bad guys, taking names and stuff like that. It takes place in 1930s New York. And again, it's pretty cool, old school feel and stuff like that. But there's a twist at the end of issue 1. Oh my gosh! So in case you guys don't know, there's 4 issues. We only got 3 of them. There's 4 issues out.
Yeah, I was wondering why.
1930s New York. It's awesome. It looks good. I love the banter. I love the terminology, the slang, if you would, of the times and stuff like that. Again, the twist in issue 1 just was like, I'm hooked now. It's over. Absolutely, yeah. I absolutely want to keep up the series. Again, Benjamin Morse did a fantastic job. The artwork looks good. The colors pop.
It does do something that we always get upset that a lot of people don't do.
What's that?
And that's essentially the good guys, like, defeated in a sense.
Yeah. And the villain is a villain for the sake of being a villain. Like, there is no redeeming qualities from the villain.
For being evil's sake.
Yeah. And everything in lore, like, makes sense, right? It's not like, oh, we'll just talk it away with pin particles or something. Like, it for the most part, I didn't mean that as, like, a shot or anything like that. But, like, they make sense of what is there at the time. Yeah, there are some fantastical aspects of it. Obviously, twist at the end of the thing. But even the villain, when you get to issue 2 and issue 3,
it's not Batman.
Their response to any potential retaliation is something that you would think villains would do. Just, I'm nipping all of this in the bud.
Right.
We're not having any more of X, Y, and Z.
Why are we explaining ourselves?
Like, exactly. And they're not explaining themselves. They're spoilers. It's a fantastic book. Have you checked out We Are Scarlet Twilight? If not, definitely do so. Benjamin Morse did his thing on We Are Scarlet Twilight. It's an amazing book. You guys should definitely check it out. Again, the artwork, phenomenal. Storytelling, phenomenal. Very concise story, because I do believe after issue 4, that's actually the end.
Yeah.
And he's moving on to it's a 4-part series, and he's moving on to a completely different story. Which the main character looks like he has the same outfit on, so it might be a continuation of Captain Lancet's story, but not quite the Scarlet Twilight arc. So we'll see. We'll look more into this. But anyway, definitely check the story out. All the information and stuff will be linked below for We Are Scarlet Twilight and Benjamin Morse and all that. And we have other things.
And don't forget that we are Midnight Comics. We have our own comic books. If you visit our website, midnightcomics.org, you can get all the books that we have available. But also, we've been trying to plug our Patreon, where you can get early access to all episodes that we drop of this show, What We're Reading, as well as lots of other podcasts that we do here that we also drop on Spotify. We also have our character creation nights and our What If Wednesdays that we do live, as well as our indie breakdowns, our indie verses, and
just exclusive content, exclusive access to all the behind the scenes stuff as well. So definitely check all that stuff out. Patreon.com/Midnight Comics. And yeah, I think that's all we got this time.
Sounds about right to me. Yeah.
All right. Well, until next time, everybody, midnight is coming.
And when you're talking, talk to the audience.
I apologize.
I look at you.
Summer night, it's summer night. She left me so late, should've spent the night. No need to hit follies, I'm working her body out. Said she in love with the fitness type.